All right. So we're going to talk about the Waltz Promenade hesitation for just a tick. My husband is up with my toddler, but I was just playing with him and he wants me back ASAP. So I'm going to try to talk clear but fast. Okay. So the first thing I want to talk about is this element of promenade position. If you're brand new to ballroom dancing, where you're literally just learning what these dances even are, what the music is, you don't need to be too concerned about promenade position at all. All you need to think about is turning your head in that direction you want to go and keeping your shoulders square with your partner and then walking in that direction. Don't worry about the 45 degrees and all that. That information is for those who happen to be watching the channel who want a little bit deeper dive, okay? But maybe you want that deeper dive and you are a beginner, that's great. But please don't take the fun away from your dancing, yeah? So don't get so, you gotta practice it over and over so it's natural on the dance floor so you and your partner can have some fun so you're not inside your head all the time, okay? So if it's not natural yet, don't worry about it on the social dance floor. That's number one, no worries, okay? Simplified is turning your head as the lead. That is your main lead. So as long as you do that, as long as you turn your head to the left, your partner's going to see that and reciprocate. Okay. So that being said, I think that's the biggest mistake that we make as a lead for this pattern is we get inside our head and we're like, we're going to lead the promenade, but then we forget to turn our head. And it does have to happen like right before you go. It can't be necessarily as you're going, right? Because we have to know we're going, okay? So, and then ladies, you have to, just the same, you have to also turn your head. So don't be trying to look at each other and moving to the sideways, that way. It's going to be a lot easier and look a lot better for everybody and be balanced if we're looking where we're going, okay? So number one, use your heads for communication first and foremost. Number two is that follow through with the leg. So as we take our first step, right, and we only step on one, and then we hold counts 2 and 3. So like I said in the videos earlier this week, make sure that you're not just freezing for those counts because dancing is not freezing. Then you're going to have to gear up energy to keep moving, and that there's no flow in that, okay? We call that stop and go. We don't want that. So we want a continuous movement. And so in order to do that, once you step, you're going to keep that trailing leg passing through nice and, what's the word I want? So musicality. So sync it up with the music. So it's coming right to the forward step by the next count 1. Okay. When you first start doing it, your leg might be too fast. You might be there by, count 3 or 2 or something. Then you just got to teach yourself, okay, practice, slow it down. Or you might be way too slow, right? And you're not there in time. So whatever the case, just practice and getting that follow through leg going in at the same speed. So it hits right with count 1 with that follow through. Okay. And then other than that, I'm always saying this, especially with our ballroom dances, is keep your frame. Okay, we already talked about keeping it square with your partner, but keep it attached to yourself, okay? Don't be losing your shoulders out of their place or your elbows in different lines, okay? But keep that attached to yourself. And so if you're moving, your frame is moving right along with it, not individually, but right on top of your hips that are moving, carrying your body across the floor, okay? So good frame and have fun. Keep it simple. Turn your head for the lead and the follow until you can do that without even thinking, and then start working a little bit more about your position. Oh, one thing I did want to reiterate for the follows is make sure you stay over in your window, in your side, right? In ballroom, we're not lined up nose to nose, we're offset. So make sure you stay over there and throughout the whole promenade too. So with every step, don't outstep your lead so that you end up in front of him. Like if we're looking at the profiles, right? The lead's head should be in front, okay, and the follows behind. Okay. All right. Everybody have a fabulous week. If you're local, we have amazing weather for the end of February. So get out there, get some sunshine, put your earbuds in and practice your dancing and have fun, okay? And I'll see you back Monday where it's a whole new month. Spring's a coming. I'm so excited. We're going to do Mambo. We're going to do a little March Mambo Madness next month. So we'll start in the basic. We'll see you then. Monday, it will not be 3 o'clock. I teach like a crazy 20-year-old next week. So I haven't figured out when the time is going to be, but it'll be there. And that's the best I can do for you. So it'll be sometime Monday, more than likely late afternoon, or if I find a quick break during my lunch, maybe I'll do it during my lunch. Okay? All right. Love you guys. Happy dancing. Bye-bye.